Okay, so when I've already made my electrode and put my bend on it, so now it goes right here. Are we in the center yet? No. Okay. So it goes right here. I've already marked it, bang. So what you got to do is skip this bend, this double back right here, and I've already poked the holes in the paper. Sometimes you don't have to poke holes in paper. But you bring it over to the edge. And you get it to where that lines up right there where the double back goes, right there. And then you mark this right angle bend. And I'm going to run into myself. I'm going to lift. Put your, I want to get, where are you? There you are. Here is my little screen. So that's going to be right there. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is the skip. This is the bend here that I want to do. We're skipping the double back. Okay, I'm ready to bend. You got to stick it in the hole. Come on. Just like that. Make it fit the pattern. Just like that. Right where it's supposed to be. So we're going to do, we got to bend that electrode next. That double back. So this is our double back for our electrode. Reno? That's my bird dog locked up over there. He's trying to squeeze his way out. I really like to go to the pattern before I bend. This bends like this. Make sure I'm on the pattern before I bend it. And then you don't screw up. Man, that is absolutely perfect. All right, and then our next bend is this sharp one right here. And we're staying to the outside, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. This is a 15 millimeter pattern, and it can screw you up if it's not, and I'm using 12 mil. I laid it out 15 thinking I was going to use 15. I didn't. After I looked at it, I figured it would be much better with 12 because of this tight bend right here. So now I got to turn my pattern and bend away from me. Okay. I will say that my glass quality of bending suffers a little bit when I'm filming. Because I have to, well, I don't have to. I take my eyes off of my work. A little more than I normally would. So here we go. Set myself up. I know this is a nice tight bend. So I did it in the air. Okay. Wow, that really turned out nice. That bend. Okay. Okay, our next mark. You know, I need to go through and just do this because I don't want to end up short. And I will if I'm not careful. I've already proven that on the very first piece. Okay. So the reason I did that is because I laid this out in 15 millimeter and I'm using 12, so it's not fitting. If you don't have the right size pattern, then your glass doesn't come out the right size. It's horrible. Okay. This is just a flat bend. I'm going to keep using that small screen. It looks like it might be the way to go. Then you can see the pattern a little better, I believe. Round and around we go. I know about what I have to do, but I don't want to overbend it because it collapses the glass if you overbend and bring it back. It's a common mistake. And you will learn how to, when you bring it back, you got to push and blow, and then it won't collapse. So I'm going to mark that one right there. There's a lot of self-teaching with this stuff, because nobody can really teach you how to do it. So what I'm looking at is this here. So I need to have the camera out of the way. Sir? How about that? That's not bad. Go back just a little bit. I think I can do that. We'll see. A little bit more. Call that good. It is April 2nd. It snowed on April 1st yesterday. Wind's blowing today. Overcast, usually sunny around here. I'm in Reno, Nevada. Okay, we're making a really sharp bend here. Here we go. Set yourself up. Blocking is very important. Make sure everything's flat. If you're not flat and you have a high place, then it'll be on your tube supports wobbling, and it'll get broke a lot easier. Okay, so here is in the center of the screen. We need to get it to where the tripod doesn't hit. This is a real pain. There we go. Uh-oh. These are just flat, all flat bends on the table. So you don't want to heat a whole lot of glass. And you don't want to overbend. You know where the bend goes, what it's doing, but you don't want to try to completely bend it in the air. If you do, you overbend and you bring it back, it collapses. I guess I need to do a demonstration on that. Right there. I'm going to skip that bend. So I'm skipping that bend, and I'm going to do that bend. Okay? Because if I don't skip it, I'm going to run into myself. And then I'll have to do something else. Okay, set yourself up, do just a nice right angle. Make all your marks fit your pattern. Everything's nice and straight, square. Okay, this is our next bend. That's an oxygen tank for doing boro, and the pug doesn't like it when it depressurizes. We've got train tracks a quarter of a mile away, and when they honk for the crossing, she goes nuts. She don't like the train either. People in crosswalks, she don't like. People on bicycles, she barks at. She goes crazy on the TV when the horses and cows and stuff come on the TV. She's the craziest dog. Meatball. Come here. Oh, there you go. This is the Barker. Right here. Yeah. Aren't you? Yeah, her's a good girl. Aren't you? Crazy dog. Should we show him Reno? there's Reno. He's my bird dog. Come here. Come here. He's a good boy too. He likes to bark. Got people coming in once in a while too. The meatball though, she's the one that gets him going. That crazy girl right there. Okay. Let's go back to bending some tube. Okay, so now we've got to do this drop. Get everything on the pattern where it goes. Mark the center. Get your red, or your 15 mil, it can be clear, don't have to be red. Put your, right there. Keep the center of the mark crossways in the flame. After this bend, we go back to the skip and we bring it all together. There's more than one way to do it. You don't have to do a complete skip. You can do the bend and then bring it back out where it needs to be to get past it. But I find it just as easy to do it my way. Because if you put your mark back every time where you're supposed to go, then there's no problem. Okay, so there we go. I'll come back and we'll make a Y out of it. There it is right now. There's our skip. We don't want to heat a whole lot of glass. This is just a nice tight right angle bend, flat. Okay, we are there, so set ourselves up. I've done that more in the air so you can see it come together. I normally would go to the pattern, probably a little faster, but it works out just fine. Look at that. Okay. She's a beaut.